Do you remember the disturbing case in New Zealand of a Korean woman who tragically killed her young children and left their bodies in luggage? She fled to South Korea, but in 2022 she was caught and forcibly extradited to New Zealand. 7 years after the incident, she faced the judgment of the law. Lee Hanna reports.
A woman hastily covering her face with a coat is seen leaving the police station. This is Ms. Lee, a woman in her 40s, who killed her 9-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son in New Zealand in 2018 before fleeing to South Korea.
Why did you kill the children?
I didn't do it.
Ms. Lee gave her young children juice mixed with antidepressants, causing their deaths. She then placed their bodies in travel suitcases and abandoned them in a rented storage unit. However, her terrible crime came to light 4 years later, when the contents of her storage unit were auctioned due to unpaid fees. In light of the severe nature of her crime, the New Zealand court handed down a life sentence to Ms. Lee. It was 7 years after the children had passed away.
You are to serve a minimum non-parole period of 17 years.
Ms. Lee claimed she faced serious mental instability during the tragic events, but the court dismissed this defense. The court determined that Ms. Lee, who had heavily relied on her husband throughout their marriage, was unable to handle raising her children after his death, leading to her crime. It was clarified that Ms. Lee acted with deliberate precision, taking calculated steps to not only kill her children but also conceal her heinous crime from those around her. After fleeing to South Korea and changing her name, Ms. Lee displayed careful planning. Her actions brought inevitable consequences. MBN News, Lee Hanna.